What's up?
Welcome everybody to our new REV Talks. I'm Michelle.
I'm Randy. And we do talks.
We're the Talks. We're the owners of Revolutionized Nutrition. So if you're new to this, welcome. If you are not new to this, welcome back. Today, we are going to discuss a topic: extreme sacrifice for extreme results.
So this may not apply to everyone in every way, but in some facet of our life, at some point, we usually do push it to a point that we lose a balance, let's say.
Right. And our definition of balance is different person to person. So when we were talking about like professional athletes, entrepreneurs, we understand that they are
New moms.
They are sacrificing many components of their life to be able to hyper focus into this goal that they have set for themselves.
Studying for the bar, the MCAT, SATs, you know, everybody's been through something that was extreme in their life.
Right. So we understand we have to pass on maybe social occasions and things like that.
And your health and wellness may take a hit depending on if you go too far and misjudging that ratio.
Yes. Ergo, where was I going with this, Randy?
I ruined everything, didn't I? To number one.
So I just want to like backtrack really quick and just let you know, like, to have significant results in your physique, for instance, it may require a significant amount of sacrifice in your life to get there. Like our NPC or IFBB competitors, for instance.
Yeah.
This whole topic was inspired by a lot of individuals coming to us through the decade that we've been in business, inquiring about getting their body to that next level. I want abs, but I'm also not willing to give up my 3 meals out per week and my alcoholic beverages. Yeah. So you have to understand that in order to get your body to a certain point, things have to be given up.
Yeah, if anyone's ever heard one of my seminars before, you may have heard me use the line, your lifestyle weight. Is that last 5 or 10 pounds worth being miserable for to have abs?
Some people it is.
And there's no question, because some
people too.
And it's not a right or wrong thing, and I think that's where people get into an issue, is believing once you've reached a certain healthy body weight, every goal after that is just personal.
Right. So we got to figure out what's right for you, and that may change 3 weeks into it. You may realize, this isn't worth the sacrifices or the things that I have to give up. So let's, dive into things to achieve extreme results through extreme sacrifice. First, you have to define your goals. Before making any sacrifices, it's essential to define your goals and understand what you're working towards.
Yeah, at this level, for an extreme goal, the work that you need to put in is too hard to have it misdirected.
Correct.
And that's a lot of wasted energy and emotion.
Very much so. Number 2, make a plan. Once you've defined your goals, create a plan that outlines the steps that you need to take to achieve them.
Pretty simple. Use those SMART goals we've talked about. And my best advice here is have someone with a little experience and an unbiased pair of eyes take a look at it to make sure it's not too extreme or not extreme enough.
Number 3, prioritize. Be clear on what is most important to you and prioritize accordingly. Focus your time and energy on tasks that will be have the most significant impact on you achieving your goals.
This is literally work smarter, not harder.
Yep, that's our tagline.
As well as this may be a good time to do a pro-cons list. What are the benefits of me going through this? What are the downsides? And that's it. You make that decision.
Number 4, be willing to work. You need to work. I mean, there's no other way to really say this. You are only going to get the results from the amount of work that you put in.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, what's the old Derek Jeter quote? It's hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And talent works hard too sometimes.
Yeah.
That's Phil Heath. He's talent and he worked hard.
And he worked hard. So you
Sorry,
have
that's
to.
Like the bodybuilders.
So if you have a certain goal in mind, be ready to work for it. This shit does not come easy.
Yeah. I'm gonna quote. What is it? To experience something you never had, you got to do something you've never done.
Nailed it.
So sorry, lame.
Sorry, not sorry. Number 5, stay motivated. And motivation, as you know, doesn't always last, but it can be a powerful tool in helping you maintain your focus and dedication. So find ways to stay motivated, whether it's through setting small goals, achieving those and building the confidence to slowly work your way towards that big goal, or finding inspiration from others.
Yeah, it could be as simple as you have a favorite line from a book or a saying that gets you through it, a song, motivational videos. They don't have to be big things. They can be a little corny, but if it works for you, it works for you.
I like corny. I have like a vision board, or like I'll put a calendar up on the
Trust me.
refrigerator.
When
and
I
it works
used to
for me.
wrestle, there was like certain songs I listened to the same time before. I'm sorry, when we all run, you have certain songs you listen to.
Some workouts I listen to the same song on repeat. I'll listen to the same song's breakdown on repeat.
We go hard to Call Me Maybe every time.
That's Randy's song, not mine. You do go hard. You went hard to the History Channel one time, but hey,
And
whatever.
Party in the USA.
Whatever gets
we
you
go hard to
motivated.
Party in the USA as well.
Guys, next time you work out, just put the History Channel on in the background and let me know if that inspires you. The men who built America.
It did work for me.
Next, surround yourself with support. This is so crucial. Unless you are a truly self-propelled person and self-motivated person, you're probably going to need a support group around you.
And even if you are that person, generally that person leads to burnout. Find a person to lean on, even if it's someone to tell about your achievements and struggles.
Exactly. Next, learn from failure. This one is a big one because many people out there cannot handle failure. They fail one time and then they give up completely, but you need to handle failure. You need to learn from your mistakes. You need to take what you learned and apply it moving forward. This is critical to be successful.
And to me, there's two types of failure. There's failure in, combat or in matches. That's acceptable. But failure in preparation is not.
And it's an easy thing to avoid.
Yeah. You can always do your best in preparation and training. And you can do your best in competition too, but that's a little bit out of your control, other people's skill levels and all that sort of stuff. But you control what you can put into this, and you never failed.
And things that will help you in that department is practicing stress and time management skills.
So
Critical.
remember, and this comes to staying the same too. Only judge yourself on the effort you put in, not the result.
Correct.
And usually the result will follow.
Yep. And be patient. Next, take care of your physical and mental well-being. Again, depending on how hard you're going, there will be a point where your physical or mental health may take a toll. You may lead to burnout. You may get yourself put in the fucking hospital. I've seen people be so stressed out due to their ambition that it put them in the hospital and they were having a fucking heart attack.
Even the Navy SEALs get 2 hours a night of sleep. And that's
2
only
whole hours.
And that's only for a short period of time. Some people stay in these, elongated stress periods for years, especially if there's multiple stressors.
Yes. So make sure you prioritize some time for self-care, to recharge, stare at a wall, whatever it may be. But understand where that fine line is that you may put yourself over the edge and hurt yourself.
And this is probably a really good one to speak to somebody who's already done this and who you see is successful and seems sane enough. Ask them, and this is a great question to ask them.
Very good question to ask them, actually. Next, be adaptable and be prepared to change your plans and pivot along the way. Unexpected obstacles are going to arise, so you need to adapt and be willing to adjust and approach as needed.
Yep, this comes down to control the controllables and try to handle what's thrown at you.
Next, celebrate your success. Top 10. When you achieve a goal, take the time to appreciate what you've done and to celebrate your success, whether it's internal or whether you're celebrating with somebody else. It's very, very important. It'll help you stay motivated and inspired to achieve something even greater and greater results in the future. But remember, you need to figure out what the right balance is for you. It's not going to be 50-50, and understand that you will earn the results based on the amount of work you put in. There will be a point that you may stop and say, hey, you know what?
Not for me.
Yeah, not for me. Or, hey, you know what? I got as far as I want to go. I don't want to keep pushing past this. I'm comfortable here. Or you may say, hey, I made it here. Let's see what I can do next. So there is no wrong answer there, but you need to understand that the results will
follow what you do.
Follow what you do.
And I think it's also important, once you do accomplish that first goal, you attempt that first thing, you finish it, give yourself time to recover. You need that off season to let your mind and body recover. Again, using a pro athlete for a second, 6 months hard as you can, and they also get 6 months off to still do their training and stuff, but they're recovering most importantly.
Correct. So I think that sums up our top 10 tips, information, bullet points.
And there's more on this in the weekly blog, blog too.
Yes. So we just put out a blog. It's available on our website, Revolutionize USA. If you're interested in setting up an initial consultation and Fit3D scan, hit us up at revolutionizemj@gmail.com or call the office 732-462-5326. And our staff will help you out and get you set up for a complimentary scan. And that's all we
It's
got
true.
for you.
They will. Just gotta ask.
Just gotta ask.
They don't. They're not that mean. Not all of them.
They're super nice. So, guys, let us know what you want us to talk about next time around. We will see you
On the flip
next time on the flip side at Rev Talks
Or maybe a little new location.
from a new location. Wait,
Possibly.
maybe next month.
Two down the road.
To be determined. We'll see you then, guys. Bye.